do I see it in Tai Tokido? Sometimes we're window dressing. I see it amongst us. We talk the talk. It sounds lovely. It sounds great. But then we see it amongst each other. We're not whānau. How can we work with whānau if we're not even whānau ourselves? So, the challenge has always been about, it starts with you, it doesn't start with our whānau. And we talk about leadership. Leadership is about enhancement. I don't see anything enhancing in putting each other down or competing. We have a mandate in terms of, MOU, an understanding with the whānau that we work with in our local, that if you do a specific service, we'll complement that service. We won't compete for that service. Why should we be competing when you're the expert in that specialist field? And that's what whānau do. It's all, whānau all is about caring, the sharing. What I have, you can have. And then, what's so hard about that?
I'm getting there with other families, but I've come to a halt at the moment because I've had a little dilemma in my life and I have to sort out me and my kids. But for the future I'll be, helping them hopefully be one of the facilitators for the whānau park. And hopefully get more people onto the whānau funding thing for their families, because it is a good thing.
Here in Tai Tokido, our men die 14 years younger from heart disease. That's not okay. And Piri, one of our whānau water champions, just talked about his father passing away way too early. Another young gentleman earlier talked about his dad, 59 years old when he passed away. It's not okay. It's not okay. It's not good for us as a people in Tai Tokido. And so I listened to Whai Moy talk earlier about how Tai Tokido, the unique nature of the people from here. Now I didn't grow up here, but I'm tutu up here. This place it's in your blood, it's in your DNA, of course it's in your DNA. And I think we need to really put very clear stakes in the sand to say this is how we work up here. These are the things we care about. We care about protection of our children, mana wahine, mana tāne.
Tai Tokido as a region of high deprivation that in many ways we're used to doing without. We're used to doing things because we're used to doing them. So even though that's seen as disadvantage, it's also an advantage because perhaps we're more easily to go back to ways of just being whānau, relying on each other. We've still got that strong network of what it is to be whānau and to be part of communities. And I'm probably talking more from a rural perspective, being that I live rurally, and even though my work is based in Kaitaia, that most of the outlying communities are rural communities. So I guess really while people would say we're losing that ability to be collective, and that is a reality too, that it's perhaps not going to be such a difficult transition for us to go back to working as collectives.
If you talk about whānau ora as the entity, you actually get stuck in stereotypes, and I think that that's not useful, because our stereotypes, even people like me who have a huge traditional influence about what whānau is or what it looks like, if then I'm wanting everybody in my whānau to be like my whānau, if your whānau whānau to be like my whānau, I actually may create barriers for them, because they're not ever going to be able. We live on our land, we've made a commitment to te reo, we've made a commitment to tikanga, we've made a commitment to te reo Māori in education, to support the marae, and we have that because we live on our land. A lot of our whānau don't do that. So if we actually expect that this is what the model is, we think it is because that's what we have managed. But if we actually say that's for everybody, then we're going to make it that they're not going to achieve that. It's going to be impossible. So.